So I'm noticing how the heavyweights right now in the heavyweight division, how everything's coming together for this weekend, and you don't have a lot of talk around it right now. But what you do have is people asking about situations as far as Wilder. I heard his name came up as far as for a possible Big Baby Miller. I've already known the kind of opponents he possibly can face in the future, but at the same time, right now, they're bringing up his name a week before the fight, like I said last time, and I'm gonna make another video. If I have to make another one, I will, because it's been 3 months since he's fought. Well, it's been 2 months since he fought in December against Joseph Parker. And instead of us finding out what Joseph Parker Young has going on, and if they have any history, we talking about history. We talking about everything else. And now the week of the fight, they've been asking Joseph Parker the last 5-10 weeks about Wilder, but now the week of the fight about John, they don't even ask no question. They ask about rematch clauses. So look, let me tell you this right here. I know to a point right now they're gonna try to set it up to where they're gonna want, if Joshua beats if Ngannou beats Joshua, they're gonna want Wilder to come in and try to save them as far as Ngannou's situation. I'm telling you, they're gonna want Wilder to come in and try to save them as far as Ngannou's situation. Oh yeah, let's make it the best way we can for Wilder to try to get a knockout over Ngannou. Ngannou winning this fight is not gonna be good. I'm gonna tell you right now. If Ngannou win this fight, it's not gonna be good for boxing. See, right now they playing with fire, and they about to get burned because Wilder can't come back and save you right now if you ain't put the way y'all got things set up. Don't ask that man to save you next week. Don't do it. Do not do it, because I hear y'all mentioning his name. Do not do it. Do not ask him to save y'all next week. Because people don't even realize, like, a lot of things can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? The pressure is not on Ngannou. And Ngannou knows that. He's like, bro, I'm here just chilling. He looks happy. He looks relaxed. He looked more relaxed this time than he was last time. So that's good news. He's like, man, I'm chilling. I'm relaxed. I'm out here in Saudi. I'm glad to come back again. He's ready. But don't call ask for Wilder though. I keep hearing people bring up Wilder's name, and it's kind of, I already know what they foreshadowing towards. Don't bring up Wilder's name, please. You know what I'm saying? That them days are over right now. For right now, those days are over. If I had to really say, if I had to pick a time or like, hey man, when is that over? That's over now. Because we've already been in that situation where he's trying to make the biggest and best fights, and we're not trying to line them up. We're sitting up here saying, and then the way they just did this Ngannou thing with Anthony Joshua, it just, the way they lined it up, it's pretty bad. I know why they did it, because they tried to save face. With Ngannou, they wanted to put him in there with another big fight, and they also didn't want him to look too good. So they wanted to put him in there with Anthony Joshua, who could actually do something. But don't ask Wilder, man, about nothing next week, because y'all been quiet this whole time, ain't said nothing. Now I'm seeing guys saying, yeah, you're a possible matchup. And, you know, yeah, Wilder, he can do this and do that. And he can do that. I thought y'all said y'all wanted him retired. Oh, y'all trying to bring in some reinforcements, huh? Nah, just bring in Daniel Dubois or something. Let him fight Usyk again or something. Let him get another try at Usyk. Him and AJ. Cool. People don't, and there's no disrespect to Daniel Dubois. I like Daniel Dubois. But at the same time, don't try to come in here acting like you trying to come in here act like Joseph Parker and this guy and that guy and all these guys. Man, there's been a lot of guys that got whooped by Usyk already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many American heavyweights that went against Usyk, but I know some over there. And I'm trying to tell people that, but I'm definitely gonna start pushing that again, because Usyk's whooping everybody over there and Ngannou's whooping everybody over there. And now you're hearing footsteps of Wilder name again. Yeah, man, I heard Wilder got a possible opponent with this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Trust me, bro, they're gonna be back watching Wilder again. And I'm gonna be back making videos again. They're gonna be back watching Wilder again soon. Trust me. They're not even hyping these fights up. 2 months ago, they was talking about how these are the best cards that ever happened. Now they sitting around here like, Parker might get KO'd. Like, now he gonna get KO'd. These people don't got no respect for the sport of boxing. Y'all sit around and lie and wave flags and do all kind of game banging. All this Bloods and Crip stuff that's going on in boxing right now. And people think like, oh yeah, man, this sport is real right now. It's just, this guy's the face of boxing. Man, no, that guy's not the face of boxing. That guy's competing with Jake Paul. That's what your face of boxing is doing. He's creating Jake Pauls and he's giving them everything they need. Don't try to come to me acting like these guys is on some certain level and like, yeah, man, Wilder needs to retire because at this situation now, it's just too much for him. I'm telling y'all, on Friday, do not come to me with any kind of crazy talk on Friday. That's just all I want to know. Do not come to me with none of that because I'm trying to tell people for years now. Hey, man, these guys, they trying to put themselves in position to do certain things, but they ain't trying to make no certain fights happen. Look at right now. Right now, they trying to do all this, have all this going on. They expecting to have all this kind of stuff going on. Have all these mini tournaments and things with guys like Wild on the back burner and make sure, hey, if this goes wrong, well, we can have this guy do this. Promoters ain't doing right with certain guys, though. They trying to set it up to where they guy wins all the time. And that's not how sport of boxing supposed to be ran. And that's how we gonna run boxing, and we need to have some other guys kind of come in and make some decisions on who's gonna try to better the sport. But what these guys doing right now is not bettering the sport. It's only helping themselves. And that's not really helping us move the sport forward. Not with the stuff these guys are doing. Not with the stuff they're doing. It's not realistic. Stuff they're doing right now, it's not realistic. It's not good for anybody right now either, but if they want to have those kind of things go on, I mean, it can happen. I mean, it's up to them. Because we have a lot of heavyweight talent right now that really needs to be kept as the guys who's, running things right now. But we have guys who's not really at that level, and we're trying to push them over other guys. And it's like, come on, man. We got Hrgovic, we got Dubois, we got Usyk, we got Fury, we got Parker, we got Zhang at 40 years old, just getting the big shot. Like, that's what people don't realize. Zhang is 40 years old. He's just now getting the big shot. Wilder is 37, 38 years old, jumping in the ring, trying to fight the best. And we're questioning where these guys are. Like, come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's going to all show up eventually. If you don't want it to show up, just don't go about boxing this way. Don't let Ngannou trap you in the corner and then try to have Wilder save you. Because Ngannou, he's becoming a threat now. Then you're making him mad and he's being played with as far as wins. Ngannou's not the type of guy you want to rob in a fight. And then the next fight, you're going to say, then Eddie Hearn comes out and says, yeah, I think my guy's going to KO him. And then a month, 2 months later, you're like, oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for my guy. I'm very nervous in this fight. And he's openly saying this. So while his fighter's hearing all this, like, oh my God, my promoter's Eddie Hearn, he's nervous for me. Like, this must be a tough fight for me. So it's like all around just bad business. It's not gonna get anybody anywhere the way they kind of pumping out these fights, and the way the media pushes out certain news toward guys. It's not really gonna keep the sport in a good light. Because now, instead of us going through the ranking system and have everything running running the right way and how it's supposed to be ran, now we're running around scrambling trying to figure out who's the best. When you could have just did that with a couple of fights. See the winner of this fight, winner of that fight, winner of that fight, winner of that fight. They all come together, tournament style. But like, it's not even tournament style over there, and I'm not even gonna say all that. I'll just keep it. But it's not even tournament style for real right now. I'll just say it like that. It is. It's closer than what we had before, but it's not exactly where it needs to be. Rematch clauses popping up out of nowhere. These dudes ain't trying to have no fights. We over there in Saudi Arabia, still rematch clauses popping up for certain people. Other guys, they don't get rematch clauses, but certain people, they get rematch clauses. It's disgusting. I know there's one thing, though. I ain't heard no American fighters over there getting a rematch clause. Big Baby ain't getting no rematch clause. Wild ain't getting no rematch clause. It makes sense. But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.